Hi, my name is Callum and I live in Austin, Texas. Today, I need to talk to you about something that is impacting all of us and is the fastest growing crime in the US, child sex trafficking. And it's happening right here in Texas. In fact, Texas is ranked second in child sex trafficking cases according to the National Human Trafficking Hotline. These criminals target students at our schools. Our campuses aren't safe anymore. Students in my community formed the Pact Ambassadors Club, where we emphasize that peer relationships are key to stopping this forced prostitution. I'm standing up against child sex trafficking. The question is, what will you do? For more information, call Pact at 512-410-8080 or email them at info@pact.city.
It is my honor to be here before my family to represent Partners Against Child Trafficking. Don't let the name fool you. It is time. Well, as a therapist, you always tell people you can't solve a problem that you will not admit that you have. And it's time that the church and our communities begin to acknowledge that we have a problem. The problem is child sex trafficking, not just child trafficking. And I know that hurts the sensibilities of some ears this morning, and yet it's absolutely necessary that we take the blinders off and see what's going on in the world in which God has placed us to be His ambassadors. I want to give you a couple of numbers that I feel are extremely important to this discussion. The first is that the average age of the first internet porn use is 10 years old. A study that was done just this year reported that all men in America 19 years, between 19 and 30, so all 20-year-olds, that over 8 out of 10 were looking at hardcore pornography weekly. And that doesn't stop when they turn 30. That doesn't stop when they get married. And if the numbers are true, half the men in this room are looking at hardcore pornography on a regular basis. Pornography fuels child sex trafficking. It fuels it because those children are needed in the porn industry. And it feeds it because pornography is the gateway drug to other sources of sexual deviancy, prostitution, massage parlors, all of which use these children. We have a problem, church. We have a problem. And it was Edmund Burke, the famous quote, that the only way for evil to succeed is for good men to do nothing. Martin Luther King Jr. also said this generation is going to have to repent not only for the vitriolic words and violent actions of the bad people, but for the appalling silence and indifference of the good people. This room is full, I know, this room is full of good people, and we can do nothing no longer. Pact is out in the hallway, and I hope that you'll see the table and you'll see opportunities that you have to get involved. And I mean get involved more than simply praying. Is praying important? Without question. For the victims, for the perpetrators. We need to be praying before God for these people. But when Jesus saw the money changers in the temple, He didn't just pray that God would lead them out. He stopped, He fashioned a bullwhip, and He drove them from the temple. It is time, brothers and sisters, that we stop, fashion a bullwhip, and drive child sex trafficking from the temple. Pact will give you an opportunity to do that. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And thank you guys for allowing me to share.